In a small American town, there lived a poor man named Daniel. Daniel had no family, no friends, no home. He slept on an old wooden bench near a bus stop. Every night, he looked at the cold sky and whispered, "God, why am I still here?" But Daniel was not completely alone, because beside him was his dog, a skinny brown dog named Max. Max wasn't just a dog. He was Daniel's only family, seen to their daily life. Every morning, Daniel went to the streets to find work. Sometimes he carried boxes. Sometimes he cleaned garbage. Sometimes he found nothing. And when Daniel didn't eat, Max didn't eat either. One day, Daniel found half a sandwich in a trash can. He looked at it. His hands were shaking. He was starving. But then Max looked at him. With innocent eyes, Daniel smiled softly. He broke the sandwich into 2 pieces and gave the bigger piece to Max. Daniel said, "You eat first, my friend." Max wagged his tail, because Max knew this man loved him more than himself. Scene 3: The cold night. One winter night. It was freezing. Daniel had no blanket. His body was shaking. Max noticed. Slowly, Max came closer and laid on Daniel's chest, giving him warmth. Daniel hugged Max tightly and whispered, "You are my angel." Tears rolled down his face. That night, they saved each other. Scene for the turning point. One afternoon, Daniel fainted on the street. He hadn't eaten in 2 days. People walked past him. Nobody cared. But Max barked loudly. He barked and barked, until a young woman stopped. She saw Daniel. She quickly called an ambulance. Max ran beside Daniel the whole time. He never left him. Scene 5: The hospital. When Daniel woke up, he saw Max sitting beside him. Daniel smiled weakly. "You stayed," the nurse said. "Your dog saved your life." Daniel cried. For the first time. Not from pain, but from love. Scene 6: A new beginning. The young woman who helped him. Her name was Sarah. She visited Daniel again. She said, "I have a small job for you, if you want." Daniel couldn't believe it. He said, "Yes, thank you." Daniel started working at her small shop. Cleaning, organizing, helping customers. And Max stayed beside him every day. Scene 7: The emotional ending. Months passed. Daniel rented a small room. It wasn't big. It wasn't fancy. But it was home. One night, Daniel sat beside Max. He said, "When I had nothing, I had you." Max wagged his tail. Daniel smiled and said, "You didn't just stay. You saved me." Max rested his head on Daniel's lap, peacefully, because loyalty needs no words. Final message: moral. Sometimes, the poorest people have the richest hearts. And sometimes, a dog can be the greatest blessing of all.